In today's review, I will be covering I Sold My Life for 10,000 yen per year. This manga was an adaptation of the novel 3 Days of Happiness, the authors being a Shuichi Taguchi and a Sugaru Miyagi. In short, this manga is about a 20-year-old Kusunoki who sells 30 years of his lifespan out of desperation and curiosity, and in the last 3 months he has of his life, he decides to confront any lingering regrets he has. To begin with, the story was quite quickly revealing, but once everything was set into motion, it moved a lot slower than the first few chapters. To me, the story wasn't very exciting, but it was by no means dull. It felt more like there was an impending sense of doom to the main character, and they managed to keep this theme throughout the entire manga. The entire manga felt like you were in the final stages of a very long story mode video game. I think it was paced quite well, and we weren't kept waiting for any key details, and the right things were said at the right times to trigger the characters' emotions. I think that the key message being conveyed in this manga is that you should have ambitions in life and try to make use of your time. I think it also tells you that you should stop caring what other people think and that you should be doing what makes you happy. Now, moving on to the characters in this story, Kusunoki is a dull character at first, and he has no personality and is struggling for money. However, we soon find that as a kid he was very bright, but he met his eventual decline as he got older. I think many of the smart kids from school can relate to this, largely due to the pressure from their parents and the society surrounding them. Miyagi is our other character in the story, and initially she comes off as very cold and blunt. However, we find the reason for this is that she wants to just do her job properly and not form attachments to her clients. Kusunoki develops quite well in this manga. He slowly begins to come out of his shell a lot more and begins to learn the value of life. Miyagi also changes throughout, from lacking complete human emotion to acting how a human should. I think Kusunoki did a very good job at confronting his demons and did an even better job at facing the consequences of it. Having realized past mistakes, he slowly comes to terms with why his life's value was so low. He took this as a wake-up call and decided to do something to add value to the rest of his life. I think that this shows that with a bit of effort, you can do more in a small period of time than some people do in their entire lives. My favourite character in this manga has to be Miyagi. This is because she shows such strong resolve for the situation that she is in. Personally, I don't think I could do the same. So in a way, she's kind of a role model. Moving on to artwork, it feels quite dark but somewhat refreshing. If read in the right atmosphere, I feel like you could get really absorbed into this. In a strange way, it's like when I read some of Junji Ito's works. Overall, I would definitely recommend this to people, as I recommend every other manga that I read. This is mainly because there is a lesson to be learned from this manga of valuing yourself and doing something with your time. It makes for a great read at night too if you need something to relax to. So have a read of this, and I'm trying not to spoil these mangas as much as I can, unlike my last video. So like and subscribe for more, and if there is a manga you want me to review, then leave it down in the comments. I shall see you next time.